clock mode. See if we can give you some scores of other games. There is no rhyme or reason here. I'm just going to give them to you as I see them on the screen. Washburn Rural leads Wichita North 48-0. Winfield leads Rose Hill 10-0. Both those games in the second quarter. Goddard Eisenhower at halftime leads Andover 21-6. Manhattan in the second quarter 57-0 over Wichita Southeast. Abilene over Ark City 26-6, that game in the second quarter. Andover Central leads Independence at halftime 27-0. Victoria over Logan Palco 54-0 in the fourth quarter. Collegiate is hosting Concordia tonight. We do not have a score of that game at this time. Field Kinley 33, Augusta 21. That game in the second quarter. Derby over Topeka 56-0 at halftime. Dodge City over Lawrence 13-10. That game also at the half. Cape and Mount Carmel at halftime, 49-7 over South. That's Salina South. Russell 57, Southwestern Heights 6. That game in the fourth quarter. And that pretty much wraps up all the playoff games of 5A and 6A interest. In any case, of course, our game 41-0. Northwest over Campus here at halftime. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back for the second half after this one, so stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be
all you can be.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Back at Wichita Northwest with our executive producer, Shane Monroe, and our outstanding videographer, Michael Villa. My partner, Craig Cameron, Kevin Arkin with you. Grizzlies over the Haysville campus, 41-0 in this first round playoff game. The winner will play, in all likelihood, East High next week. And if it's us, we're going to play the game right here at Northwest Stadium. And if we win tonight, we will be on the air at 6:30 with our pregame extravaganza next Friday night. And hope you'll join us if you can't come out to the game in person, and we hope you'll join us even if you do. Bring your phone, and you can listen to us and watch the game all at the same time. We'd love to have you do that. waiting the teams coming onto the field here for the start of the second half. Again, Northwest will kick off in the second half. They will have the wind at their back in the third quarter. And the Grizzlies head out. Franklin EQ will kick it off from the 40 on the far hash mark. And we're ready to get this one kick-started. You know, there's not too much more we can say about the first half, Craig, except it's a game that Deuce Bohannon's going to remember for a long time. You know, he's sitting near 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, and add along, I believe he has, I believe it's 2 touchdowns along with that.
I believe he has 2 scores.
Because I believe him and Sincere Thompson both have 2 touchdowns, and we also threw for 1. So overall, pretty good offensive first half for Northwest.
Kickoff is taken inside the 10, run out to the 15. Now going wide, looking for some room and going out of bounds at about the 20. And they're going to spot that one at the 19-yard line. That's where Campus will start. First down and 10 here in the third quarter. No change in personnel for Haysville Campus. McPherson keeps it himself, now pitches it. And a nice run on a sweep to the far side of the field. They're going to pick up some good yardage on that play. They'll pick up 5. It'll be second down and 5 from the 24.
Well, not a bad little gain on first down there. Gets him halfway to the stick and makes it a pretty manageable second down here.
I think at this point, Campus has got to, the coaching staff has got to be thinking, let's just get something, let's grind something out and get something started here. McPherson under center again. He takes it, hands it off up the middle. 1, 2, 3. Grizzlies there to take him down. And the person getting up from the bottom of the pile is big number 0, Trey Birch.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be calling his name quite a few more times tonight. He's just a really big contributor for this Northwest interior line. And he's also one of the big leaders on the team as well, being selected as the team captain earlier in this game for the coin toss.
No gain on the play. Third down and 5. Ball at the 24-yard line. McPherson under center again. Man in motion. He comes up to throw it and whistles, and there must be a flag on the ground somewhere. Be a false start call against Campus, moving the ball back 5. It'll be third down and 10 now. Moved back to the 19-yard line where they started all this about a minute ago. McPherson back to throw it. Throws it up the middle, and the ball bounces. Grizzlies picked it up on the bounce. It'll be fourth down and 10, and Campus will punt.
Yeah, McPherson just overthrew his receiver a little bit, just a little too high for his receiver, and I think that was mainly because of the pressure from Trey Birch there for Northwest. He got some good pressure in on the quarterback, and he caused that bad throw there, so great job.
Takari Brown and Michael Lopez are standing at the midfield. A double bouncer, and he does get it off, and not a bad kick for of Campus, so it's only a 24-yard punt. Actually, it's a 16-yard punt, excuse me. I misread that. 16-yard punt, first down and 10 for Northwest. They're in great field position here at the 40-yard line of Campus. Handoff up the middle, big hole for Sincere Thompson, he picks up a good 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball moves down to the 35-yard line. No huddle offense again for Northwest. Handoff this time to Bohannon. Bohannon spin move, and he's caught. And a nice job. He's caught in the arms of Joseph Sublette. He gains 5 yards, 6 yards on the play. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Northwest. Up the middle again. Thompson, spin move. Nice job. He gets 6 yards on the play. Down inside the 15, and Grizzlies are on the march.
Yeah, and it seems like this campus defense is starting to show some resistance regarding the run here.
Back to throw is Mason. The ball is in the air and picked off and out of bounds. Picked off there by Lucas White, a two-way player for campus, and the 3rd turnover for the Grizzlies. And if you have anything negative to say about the Grizzlies' offensive performance tonight, it's the 3 turnovers.
Yeah, but also you can't really blame those 3 turnovers to really anything here, because just look at the scoreboard. It's 41-0. Those turnovers by Northwest really haven't really led to anything for campus here.
No, campus has been unable to cash in, obviously, on any of them. But Grizzlies could have 21 more points because all 3 of those turnovers were deep in campus territory.
Yes, and one of the interceptions as well was an interception in the end zone, too.
McPherson under center, 1st down and 10. Keeps it himself, runs it up the middle, finds a hole, picks up some good yardage, finally brought down there by the Grizzlies. Oops, we don't have a 34. Did I misread that? I must have. Well, I don't know who brought him down. I misread the number. But he gets a 1st down out of it. Good 1st down yardage. And he gets it all the way out to the 26-yard line. Under center again. Quick snap, handoff up the middle. And gang tackled there. Jalen Legan in on the tackle for Northwest. A big gain of 7 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 3 for campus. Clock running, 8:45 to go. 3rd quarter. Grizzlies lead 41-0. Under center again is McPherson. And a quick handoff. A fake on the handoff. He got me on that one. And instead the ball carried by Andrew Klitzing, who swept on the far side and picks up a 1st down for campus. And I think this is the first drive, if I'm not mistaken, that campus has had multiple 1st downs within the drive.
Yeah, you just look at a couple of their drives that they did get 1st downs. It seems like they get the 1st down and then they immediately go to a 3rd and out. And they really just need to build on these first couple of 1st downs here.
Handoff again up the middle. And a quick tackle that time by Jamari Bland for Northwest after a gain of 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 from the 42 for the Colts. And the Grizzlies have made some wholesale substitutions, Craig, on defense here in the 3rd quarter now. Here's a handoff up the middle. Very well handled by the Grizzlies. Bishop Smith led the charge defensively for Northwest. Gain of 4 on the play. It's 3rd down and 2 from the 47-yard line.
And talking about those substitutions there, Kevin, I think Coach Martin, he's just looking at the scoreboard. It's 41-0. And at this point, there's a really, really small chance of a comeback here. So he just wants to rest his starters and make sure they don't get injured for a really big game next week.
No argument with that theory. Here's a big hole up the middle and a nice run up the middle that time by Joseph Van of Campus. He gets first down yardage and then some, all the way down to the 38-yard line of Northwest. Now we say that, Trey Birch leads the crew back in on defense. Peyton Dean also returns along with Trey Birch. This is what I need right here. First and 10 for Campus.
Ooh.
Loose ball on the ground is recovered there by the Colts. Cameron Schroeder falls on the ball.
I believe that was a bad pitch. And it also seemed like it went straight into the backfield. So I'm not sure what happened there. But, yeah, it wasn't a good pitch to begin with. But good thing Campus did fall on that ball again. Because there was a couple blue shirts about to surround that ball right there.
Big loss on the play. It's second down and 27. Ball's all the way back at the 45-yard line of Campus. And there's another ball that hits the pavement before it's picked up, and pretty good run after the recovery. Picked up 17 yards on the play. It's going to be third down. Looks like 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and I would say great job there from McPherson just to stay calm while that pressure is coming to him. And he made a good pass, and his receiver was able to get down the field to get some good yardage there.
37-yard line is where the ball is spotted. 3rd down and 9 to go. That was a gain of 18 yards on that play by Klitzing. Pretty good job of running the sweep. Ball is snapped, and McPherson keeps it. Almost got nailed in the backfield, but does get positive yardage. It's going to be 4th down and about 5 to go. And I got to believe at this juncture they're going to go for it.
Yeah, at this point in the game, there's really nothing else you should do in this situation. I think punting it's probably going to be pretty pointless, and it's way too far from for a field goal here. So, yeah, I'd say, and also it's 4th and 5, so it's, I would say, somewhat manageable. So I think it's probably a pretty good opportunity here for Campus just to try to go for it on 4th down.
They spread receivers out for the first time since halftime. And they pitch it back, coming over here to the near side looking for the first down. I think he's going to get it, is Camden Schrader. And they do move the chains. So on 4th down and 5, they pick up 8. And it's a first down for Campus, and the Colts are on the move here.
Yeah, that was a really good play call, I would say, on 4th down there. The Northwest defense was not prepared for a run, it looked like, and also they weren't prepared to kind of guard the edge there because that's where the runner with the ball went.
On first down. Back to throw. Throws it up the middle. And I think the Grizzlies intercepted it. I really do. And I'm waiting for a call from the ref, and it is. It's picked off. And it was picked off there by number 10 of Northwest, Jamari Bland. He gets the interception, and it's first down, Grizzlies.
Yeah, that one was a little tricky there because
we threw it into a huge crowd, and the ball disappears. I couldn't tell who caught it. The ball didn't hit the ground, so we knew somebody caught it. Just didn't know which team. There's one on the ground and picked up. A nice run. Good job after the play to pick up 5 or 6 yards on the play by Sincere Thompson. And Thompson does get 6. It's 2nd and 4. This handoff is to Deuce Bohannon, and he is still in the field of play out to the 45-yard line before they finally bring him down. A gain of 15 on the play, and Bohannon just keeps adding to his big total on the night.
Yeah, I feel like if Campus doesn't stop Bohannon, he's going to end up with about 300 yards tonight.
Thompson up the middle, big hole. And he's still on his feet to the 30, to the 25, and out of bounds inside the 25. That's a gain of 32 yards on the play. And the Grizzlies on the move here. Hand off to Bohannon up the middle, big hole inside the 10, down to the 5 for Bohannon. That's a gain of, I believe, 30 yards, if I counted it correctly. Grizzlies 1st and goal. Up the middle, off to the side now, and in for the score is Deuce Bohannon. Touchdown, Northwest. John Lee to try the extra point. Mason will hold it. That's not John, it's Franklin EQ. No? Oh, it is not. Trey Birch gets the extra point. That's what I get for not. I just assumed it was Lee. And everybody is celebrating because Trey Birch scored.
He just kicked an extra point. What do you know? Defensive lineman.
They're really celebrating down there on the sideline. 3:52 to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies 48 and Campus nothing. We'll be back with a kickoff after this. You're watching NWHS GRIZZ, and this is Grizzly football. Well, I really look bad on.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzlies lead 48-0. Thanks to the extra point by Trey Birch. They had me. Franklin EQ will kick it off from the 40.
Well, I guess if John Lee and Franklin EQ, if they ever get injured, we can rely on
Trey
big old
Birch
Trey
to
Birch.
take care of it, you bet. Back all the way to the 2-yard line. Good kickoff. Now out to the 20. And maybe the 22-yard line or so. 1st and 10 for Campus. And they spot it right at the 20, so that's what we'll give you the info. Campus comes out in their normal cramped in set. McPherson fakes a handoff, now pitches it wide to the far side and still on his feet, and he breaks one. Down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown for Haysville. I'm looking for flags. I see none. And Haysville, Campus is on the board for the first time tonight.
Well, I think that hurts the Northwest defense there just a little bit because I think they wanted to keep that 0 on the board for
Well, sure they did.
campus, but hey, what a heck of a run there. He split the edge and just speed the entire way to the end zone.
Jaden Smith will try the extra point for campus. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it's good. 3:03 remaining in the third quarter. It's Grizzlies 48 and the Colts 7. Back with the kickoff after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS GRIZZ, and this is Grizzly football.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Back at Northwest High, set for the kickoff. Michael Lopez is deep. Deuce Bohannon is deep, actually, excuse me, for Northwest. And a short kick.
And while
first down for Northwest. Go.
My apologies, Kevin. While we have some time to spare real quick, just want to do a couple updates for some local games. Cape Mount Carmel is playing Salina South right now, and they are winning 63-7 in the third quarter. And then Derby beat Topeka 56-7, and that is final tonight. And I'll look at some other games just further down the game of any interest.
Run up the middle. Gains 8 yards. I'm not sure who that was. Who was that?
25.
Adarius Stevens, the ball carrier for Northwest. And here's a keeper for good yardage that time. The Grizzlies have changed all their offensive personnel.
It's Grant Myers.
Was that Jamari Bland?
No, that was Grant Myers.
Grant Myers. Oh, 18. I read it as I misread that. Yeah, it is 18. Handoff and a sweep to the far side of the field that time by Pless will gain a couple of yards on the play. Clock running, 1:46 to go. Third quarter, Grizzlies on the move again. It'll be second down and 8. Ball sitting on the 40-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
And while we have another moment before that, or before the next stop, another game of interest, Manhattan is beating Southeast 63-8 in the fourth right now.
That's Wichita Southeast, and that game is a rout.
Mm-hmm.
Grizzlies failed to get to the line to gain, and it's going to be a 4th down and 2. This is, I think, one of the few 4th downs we've had this game, if any.
It looks like there's a penalty. Let's see what that penalty's on. And that 4th down is going to be wiped away by a defensive penalty.
So it's 1st down and 10 Grizzlies after the defensive penalty. And the referees are having a hard time getting the clock operator to realize that this is a mercy rule game, and he's trying to get him to wind the clock. They haven't been communicating that very well. But down to 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Big run over here on the near side by Myers. He gets another first down inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. And in all likelihood, that'll be the final play of the third quarter. In fact, it will be. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a minute. Grizzlies lead 48-7 over Haysville campus. You're watching NWHS GRIZZ, and this is Grizzly football. All right, we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Grizzlies with it. Play runs up the middle for maybe a gain of 2 or 3. We'll give them 2. It's second down and 8. And we have a Grizzly injured on the play. He's really hobbling around out there. I can't believe he's staying in the game. Myers keeps it and goes nowhere. Runs into a wall. Picks up a yard on the play. It's going to be third down and a long 6.
Yeah, it seems like this Northwest offense now is just kind of slowly getting towards the end zone. They're just basically they're burning off the clock here, which I think
that's what they're trying to do here is run clock and get this over with.
And just
if they don't make it on this play, I guarantee you they'll go for it on fourth down. Myers hands it off up the middle. A little bit of running room. He's going to be very close. They may give it to him. They may give him the first down. And they do. It's first down yardage. First and goal, Northwest.
So here's a good opportunity for Northwest to get into the end zone again.
Been a lot of very lopsided scores in games played across Kansas tonight. Flag goes down. I don't think we have an offside against. And the referee is to keep the clock running. Another handoff up the middle. Score! Touchdown, Northwest. Pless gets the touchdown, the freshman.
And speaking of some lopsided scores, Kevin, it looks like Washburn Rural is taking on North tonight, and they are beating North 48-0 in the fourth tonight. But that, I would say, that's pretty much expected. And Andale, they are playing. You said Hugoton?
Hugoton, yes.
Hugoton. They are winning 38-0 against Hugoton.
Grizzlies go for 2, don't make it. Score will stay right where it is. It's 54-7, Northwest over campus.
And by the way, that Andale game is in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it's crazy to me, Kevin, that I believe it was a 57-game winning streak that Andale had for the past couple years, and that finally came to an end. I do not remember what school it was.
Cheney. They
Cheney?
lost to Cheney.
Yeah, Cheney's doing pretty hot right now. They're doing pretty well in the football department. So.
I loved Andale's coach after the game.
It had to end.
It had to end sometime. That's
Yep.
what he said. That's all he said about it. It was going to end sometime.
You know, that's probably why they were fit. That right there is probably why they won 57 games in a row, because that coach, he knows how to be humbled.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, that was good.
Or how to be humble anyway. So that's probably why they were 57-0.
Yeah. Clock running, 8:20 to go in the game. We're on a running clock quarter. Grizzlies with a big lead. They will take on, in all likelihood, it'll be East High. Do you have an East update by chance over there?
Let me check for you.
In all likelihood, they will play East High next week.
Don't believe I do. I do not.
East High is playing who? I forgot.
South.
South, that's right. Whoever we play next week, it'll be right here at Northwest Stadium. And we'll be on the air with it live at 6:30 next Friday night. So we hope you'll join us for the second round of the playoffs. And I'm expecting and hoping it will be East High. Kickoff is taken at the 16-yard line in the air and up the sideline and out of bounds. Running with the ball for Campus is Carson Cheever. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Excuse me. It's a cold night here in cool night. I mean, a month from now we'll think this is warm, but it's a cold night. It's our first night in the 40s this season. 44 degrees at the moment here at the stadium, and wind making it feel even colder. McPherson hands it off up the middle, and they've been running that same play pretty much all night. And for the most part, it has gained very, very little in the way of yardage.
Yeah, but I think at this point in the game, Campus is just trying to get the game over with. So they're just kind of trying to run the ball out and just get the game over with. But I'd say that play wasn't too bad. Gained them quite a bit of yards.
They gained 4 yards on the play. Here's an end around, and a sweep on the near side on the end around is going to result in a touchdown. All the way down comes Lucas White for the score to make it 54-13 with the extra kick to come. That was a pretty good play. That surprised everybody when they did the end around like that. And he got into the open field right in front of the Grizzlies sideline, and off to the races he went.
Yeah, no one was able to catch him in that Northwest secondary, so just all credit to speed right there.
Smith's extra point is good. And the score now 54-14 Northwest with the clock at 5:10 and running here in the second half. I don't know how much, what more we can say about how lopsided the game has been, as you know, how well the offense has played for Northwest and how well the defense has played in, you know, corralling Campus, with the exception of 3 big plays, 2 of which resulted in touchdowns.
Yes, Kevin, and I would also have to say, actually, we do have an update here. Wichita East has beaten South 48-0.
Our next opponent will be
Wichita
East 1 week from tonight right here at Northwest Stadium. And our thanks to our executive producer, Shane Monroe, for providing us with that score.
And I was gonna say, before Monroe came in with that score, I was gonna say, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I know you did.
There's going to be a lot of preparation into next week's game against East High School.
That's going to be a big game, and again, it's a revenge game because we've already lost to East once this year. And
I wonder why they called that play dead.
I don't know, but that's the second time they've called the play dead like that tonight, and I don't understand that. I don't see why that wasn't a live ball. It must be a high school rule that I don't know about. In any case, it'll be first down and 10 Northwest. The ball is being marked at their 26-yard line, and they'll play with 3 minutes remaining on a running clock.
Now, I would like to say this will be the last drive of the game, but knowing
Northwest, I wouldn't make that statement.
Yeah, just knowing Coach Martin's quick play calling ability.
Ball's on the ground. Now it's pitched out, and that play is going nowhere. That whole thing collapsed. And the Grizzlies will lose a couple of yards on the play, but it does keep the clock moving for 40 more seconds. So, I mean, it's not a total loss. Clock running with 2.5 to go.
I still think in this stage of the game, Northwest is calling some plays just a little too quickly and not burning all that time off the clock.
Handoff up the middle, and then boom, down he goes. Wow, a big sweeping tackle by Denard Jackson of Campus. At the 30 is the mark. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Myers in the spread. Now they're burning time off the clock. And he finally takes it and tackled immediately that time. Wow, that was a pretty good open field or interior tackle. Darius Stevens went down.
Interior tickle?
Yeah. It's been a long week here at Northwest, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure has. I'm wondering if Northwest is going to call a play here on 4th down, or if they're just going to punt it.
I'll bet you they run the clock down, call a timeout, and then kick it.
Actually, it looks like they're just going to go for it.
They are going to run a play. Up the middle. And close to, and he gets the first down. That'll end the game.
Wow. Yeah, it looked like originally it was going to be short, but looks like it just got an extra yard or so for it to be a first down. So great effort there.
They don't even need to snap the ball, and they won't. They're coming off the field. That'll do it. Grizzlies will win this one with a final score of 54-14 over Haysville Campus. Teams line up now to shake hands in the middle of the field, and we'll just review one more time for you that our next opponent will be, barring a cardiac arrest on the part of the entire team, Wichita East will be back here, Blue Aces, next Friday night for the second round of the playoffs, and we'll look forward to seeing you here next week as well.
Yeah, it'll be a good matchup, good revenge game, and we'll see if Northwest has truly learned how good East is, and let's see how they prepare going into the next week.
Okay. We're on the air at 6:30 next Friday night. Please join us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight and being with us all year long. We certainly do appreciate it. For our videographer, Michael Villa, and our executive producer, Shane Monroe, and for Craig Kamrick, I'm Kevin Arkin saying Grizzlies win 54-14. We'll see you 1 week from tonight right here. Good night to all of you from Northwest High.